You are listening to the English World Service of the Voice of America. Because of President Barack Obama's changes in the United States Constitution and the Federal Communications Commission, this shortwave service is being eliminated entirely. All shortwave services in the United States will cease because of restrictions that the Obama administration is implementing on the United States government and its ability to spread free information over the Internet and other media sources including shortwave, television, radio, newspaper outlets, cable, and cell phone technologies. Anyone who has listened to the Voice of America all these years will appreciate that this is being implemented to help free up airway space for other countries who wish to also share their feelings with other countries. Many Islamic nations have been jammed for many years by the United States, and now they will be permitted full access to the airwaves by executive order of our President, Barack Obama. Under the new provisions of the Obama administration's control of free speech in America, people in the United States are under Sharia law. This means all citizens are forced to accept the Islamic faith and such any other religion is forbidden. Those who profess to be Christians are being arrested and incarcerated at detention camps known as FEMA death camps run by the Federal Emergency Management Agency. No one will be permitted any access to these persons because of the dangers of possible contamination of any other religion other than Islam. If you are currently in a foreign country and are an American citizen, you should be aware that if you are a Christian you will be charged with inciting hatred towards other persons who have different beliefs than you and will be sent to a death camp upon your arrival in the United States. President Obama has stated on national television that anyone who attempts to defect to another country will be charged as a traitor and executed when extradited back to the United States. Edward Snowden was only one of many persons who are now being extradited from known countries who had been inaccessible. Now that the New World Order has been instigated, all persons are subject to the rules of the ruler and dictator of our global government, Barack Obama himself. In the past 24 hours, President Obama has taken control of the United Nations Security Council and all powers associated with it. He also has declared himself as world representative of all nations that encompass the United Nations. No other diplomat has challenged his authority and has given their complete support of his mandates. Our world leader has declared that this is the beginning of a new way of thinking for all those who call themselves human beings. If you still wish to think the way you did, he considers you to be an animal and such expendable. Human fetuses have been used as laboratory experiments since Planned Parenthood began their stockpiling in the early 2000s. President Obama has said that he totally agrees with what they have said the human being is, a laboratory rat. Yes, you are a rat and not anything else. You are an animal. It is confirmed in the United Nations Constitution. It has been adopted and approved by the United States Congress and any other ideal is being snuffed out as we speak. You are all to be submissive and cooperative to the New World Order. Any rebellion created will be stopped by New World Order soldiers who are patrolling the streets of America right now. All weapons are being seized by these soldiers and being held for the public's well-being. Anyone who tries to conceal any food, water, or weapons will be incarcerated in the death camps for an indefinite period of time. Within the next 48 hours, complete details will be given by the New World Order concerning the mandated martial law initiation that President Obama has begun. It is the result of civil unrest in areas of the country who are not submitting to President Obama's ideas and decisions. He feels that all persons in this country should do what is best for themselves and their communities by adhering to his logic. He feels as most of the countries in the world that freedom was an illusion, liberty was a lie, and free thought was not acceptable with the violence America has seen since 2014. All citizens abroad are told by our great leader to begin all necessary arrangements to return to your sovereign land, America. All foreign embassies in the United States are being informed to have their own citizens return to their respective countries immediately. He feels that the New World Order implementation might cause possible terrorist activities to increase and such endanger other nations' citizens. After this broadcast is complete, all shortwave service will end, so please take all steps to begin now in your return to your home country. All embassies are being informed of those passports that are still active and they are being circulated by the New World Order soldiers in the nations of the world whose citizens are traveling abroad. If you attempt to disappear, they will find you. The microchip implantation of children since its inception in 2013 ensures that all citizens will cooperate. Don't resist. Don't try to run. Your hope and your children are in the balance. This broadcast will be repeated in all languages before the service is ended under the Federal Communications Commission guidelines that have been initiated by the Obama administration in the United States. America and the world are now under the eyes of a new world order. It is Big Brother who is watching and has since 2009. Do not think what you do on your cell phone, iPad, iPhone, or smartphone aren't being recorded. They have been all along, and all because the United States government has said it is in the best interest of national security that we watch, listen, and subjugate your mind and life to our way of thinking. Freedom is dead. Your life is whatever the government wants it to be. America died in 2008 when Obama became president. Why? Because its individuality died with its acceptance of a change we can believe in. Obama said it himself. You didn't build that. Someone else made that happen. Please stand by for the next language to broadcast. This has been the Voice of America, the last hope of free speech to the world. Now, there is no freedom of speech because there is no individuality in the world. Only socialism, communism, and subversion.